The graph of a piecewise function is given, so it's this graph over here. We're supposed to write a definition for the function that best describes the graph. And you can see MyMathLab has already started setting that up for us. Okay, a piecewise function is like where you get to put two or more functions together. They can be totally different. You could have like an x squared function. You could have a 1 divided by x function. You could put them all together into a piecewise function. There's two pieces I see here. There's one that starts at x, here it's kind of small, but it's one that starts at x equals -6. I'm going to use inequality notation here. It goes from -6 to 0 on the x-axis. Okay, we're defining the piecewise function based on where it is on the x-axis, not the y-axis. Okay, this first piece is between x equals -6 and x equals 0. So 0 is the endpoint that's missing there. And now in this box, we're supposed to define the equation or the expression that would make this function happen. Right? It's a straight line, so that means it's going to be a y equals mx plus b type of function, where b is the y-intercept, so that's 6 in this case because that's where it crosses the y-axis, and m is the slope. Look, we're going up 1 and to the right 1 to get to our next point. Or you could say we went up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you went to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. So the slope is 1 because 3 over 3 simplifies to be just 1, right? So if you have trouble with like where I'm coming up with this, you could search what that means is we need this portion of the formula because like the y equals part is already over here. We need 1x plus 6 to go here. Or you could just write x plus 6. Same thing. And then we got to define the second piece. The second piece, it starts at x equals 0, and that's going to be inclusive. I'm going to use the less than or equal to symbol there because it's a closed dot. And then it goes on to infinity. So this is actually another way of saying this is that x is greater than or equal to 0. Because this arrow keeps pointing, right? Any number for x is possible. X equals 1,000. Eventually it'll reach there because the diagonal line keeps going up. So x, for this part of the formula, it's where x, where the numbers of our function are greater than or equal to 0. So x is greater than or equal to 0. And then again, it's a straight line, and if you count the slope, it's up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So the slope is 1. The y-intercept, where it crosses the y-axis, is 0. So a quicker way of saying that is just 1x, like this.